What's a silent red flag most people don't notice in relationships? I was with this girl for almost 2 years. At first, things felt good. She was thoughtful, supportive, and made it easy to be around her. We didn't have wild fights, and from the outside, it probably looked like we were solid. But slowly, things started to shift. It wasn't obvious at first. Just small comments here and there. Like I'd forget to pick up something on the way home and she'd say, I mean, after everything I do for you, the least you could do is remember one thing. Stuff like that. At first, I brushed it off. Relationships take effort, right? Maybe I was slipping. Maybe she just needed reassurance. But the pattern kept repeating. Anytime I said no to something or brought up how I felt, she'd remind me of everything she had done for me. Like if I didn't feel like going out, it was, I canceled plans for you last week. If I needed space, it became, I always make time for you, but you can't do the same. Every gesture had a price tag. I started to feel like I owed her for just existing. And the worst part, I started to believe it. I started keeping my own mental list just to balance things out. That's when I realized something was wrong. A relationship shouldn't feel like a ledger book. But what really woke me up was a conversation we had after a small argument. I told her I was feeling overwhelmed, that I didn't feel appreciated. And she snapped back with, you think I don't feel unappreciated? I've done more for you than anyone else ever would. That night, I stayed quiet. But something in me changed. I decided to stop trying so hard. Not out of pettiness. I just needed to know what this relationship looked like without the guilt tripping and quiet pressure. I stopped doing the little things she never acknowledged but always expected. The surprise coffee runs. The just because texts. The checking in first after arguments, even when I wasn't the one who started them. I wasn't cold. I didn't pull away. I just stopped overextending myself to avoid her disappointment. And it didn't take long for her to notice. About a week in, she said, you don't do the little things anymore. I looked at her and asked, what little things? She hesitated. You used to go out of your way. You used to try. And I said, because every time I did, it felt like you were keeping score. Like love was something I had to constantly prove, or else I'd be reminded how I didn't measure up. It stopped feeling like love. Started feeling like a debt I could never pay off. She didn't say anything right away, just stared at me, like she didn't expect me to finally call it what it was. For the first time, there wasn't a list of things I had failed to do. No, well, you did this, or you never do that. Just silence. That's when it hit me. I had spent so long trying not to upset her, trying to keep the peace, trying to avoid the guilt, that I forgot I was allowed to feel peace too. And once I got a taste of it, I couldn't go back. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't drag her name. I just told her I needed space, and I walked away. She texted me a few weeks later, said she was sorry, that she didn't realize what she was doing, that she missed me. I didn't respond, not because I hated her, but because I'd spent 2 years trying to earn love that should have been given freely. And once you felt that weight come off, you don't put it back on. Love should never feel like a transaction. If someone keeps score in silence, it'll always end with one person feeling like they're not enough, no matter how hard they try. Because when love starts feeling like a debt, it's only a matter of time before the connection breaks.